find two identical concept maps, they probably copy them on each other.
Some language teachers also use them to add to the main ideas and the secondary ideas, add the language, especially in argumentative texts, like they add the language that, be it structure or connectors or whatever, or vocabulary, that shows or reveals the standpoint of the person who's talking. Like, how do I know that he's pro this, or how do I know that? And this way they can reinforce the vocabulary and the structure as well, besides understanding the text.
No, I mean, if we sat for an hour, we would come up with ideas, lots of ideas. And just if you would like to use it, if you'd like to get maybe some ideas from us at CLT, you can send me an email. I'll put my email on the board, and we can discuss how you want to develop the assignment. Okay, we'll move on now to the assessment part of it, which is, like I said, we sort of over several semesters we worked on it. But basically there are 6 criteria or 7 criteria. The first is it's a possible number of points, it's 20 points. So the structure is the primary branches. When you look at the primary branches and the main theme, that they should reflect a solid understanding of the major concepts, ideas, or points of the article, topic, or lecture. So if they reflect a solid understanding, they get a 4. Less so, 3, 2, 1, until, we usually don't get zeros on rubrics. The structure of other branches, that they should demonstrate depth of understanding of the major concepts of ideas, that they're primary and tertiary branches, and we give a score of 3 points if they all demonstrate the depth of understanding. The significance of levels. How close to the center of the map are the main ideas? So the main idea should be at the center of the map. The main topics within the reading should be the primary branches, and as you move away, the ideas should become less relevant to the main theme of the text. The relevant of concepts. Are the concepts that are actually on the map relevant to the reading? Because some students, like you saw, will have 32 different branches. All she did was turn the text into a concept map. She took the text and put it in the map. What they're supposed to do is to read it, understand it, digest it, and filter out the main ideas, and then look for relevant topics related to those main ideas. Relationships. Are they effectively mapped out? So if there's a relationship between the central theme and a less relevant topic, a student could show the link between that and the central topic. And finally, the concept mapping skills in general, they'll give that 4 points. Mastery of concept mapping skills is demonstrated. So we do add some points here for creativity, effective visual representation of the article. Students who put a lot of effort into their maps, they have a chance to be rewarded for that. And how well organized it is, how neat it is, all these things also come into play when you're dealing with your young students. The feedback we got was very interesting, because after we did this for a couple of semesters, we started getting complaints on our student evaluations. Oh, the professor doesn't know this is a 100-level course, she's working us too hard, we're doing too much. We're doing much more than the other courses, because our course is 26 sections and we're just teaching 2 of these sections or 3 of these sections. So we decided to have a survey for our students. So there are about 90 students in the survey. I think the total number that actually answered the survey were 26, but we had 90 students. And we asked them these questions. We asked them, does doing concept maps require you to look at the assigned reading in more depth? Early on in the semester, the white bars, you can see how we had strongly agree and neutral, and some students, about 8 students, disagreed. And then we had later on, the strongly agree and agree definitely increased in number, so we had about 50-some-odd%, 40-some-odd%. Nearly all the students either agreed or strongly agreed that the maps did help them look at the readings in more depth. And that was near the end of the semester. Okay, what I'd like to do now is for us to try it out ourselves and to share with each other what the concept map actually is. So Dr. Iman has selected this text for you. Can you pass this down? And what I'd like you to do is to read the text And maybe on another sheet of paper, if you have a spare sheet of paper, to map out the main ideas. It is a bit long, but I think we have time to do it. To map out the main ideas. And then we need a volunteer to maybe come up and share their map. So we can take 10 minutes, Killa. And if you want to ask each other questions, if you want to work on it together.
مطلوب مننا ايه؟
هنجيب لكم الكونسبت ماب روبريك. Does everyone have just a paper while I'm coming to give water?
I don't know.
Sorry. with someone you can, and try and come up with a concept map. If you feel you want to work with someone, that's fine.
لسه
كبار قوي مش كويسين.
مش كويس، مش التفاصيل المهمة يعني برضه
التنسيق عاملين زي البنت
الحولة
كمان سمينا في secondary nutrition.
هنا the main idea وبعدين المتفرع منها
how they are developed.
هو المتفرع
the main idea primary branches secondary branches يعني من الفكرة main ideas يبقى في أفكار تانية. ما هي المشكلة أنا عايزة أوريكم بيبقى في كذا لازم يعني هذه الفكرة الأساسية وهذه الفكرة الأساسية وهذه ده main idea
لازم تعمل صواريخ ولا
لا أي حاجة
صواريخ موجهة
أي حاجة
نتعلم اهو نشوف
هو في انترنت هنا يا دكتور منال؟
نعم انترنت.
حلو مش بتاع الدنيا صدق دايما يعني برضه يعني خد افكار انت ممكن تعمل لا طبعا دعوات الصائم بس انت على فكره وليت فرعتها قوي بس
انت شايفه ان
انا قمت دلوقتي خدت لي الخبر قمت اشوف يعني
How much more time do you need?
لا خلص كفايه
Do you need more time?
لا لا خلص
Before I'll just show you quickly something that this is the free software that we use for our students. Hey, I'm not sure if it supports Arabic or not, but a lot of these programs do. And if they don't, there must be another one that we can find for you that will support Arabic. This is mynoble.com. This is the yes, mind. This is the online software. It's free. It allows students to create up to 3 free concept maps. And if they pay pay a small fee, they can have as many as they want. It's available on their iPads, it's available for Macs, it's available for everything. But it's very, very useful. All they do is to create it's very, very user friendly.
Does it support Arabic?
I think it does, but I need to ask Santi. They are the expert in that.
If we type, if you did some Arabic typing, Alt Shift يمين, okay?
Alt Shift يمين.
And type كده and see.
أنا مش شايفة أصل أنا ما بستخدمش
العربي؟
لا مش عارفة الشيفت فين.
استني هتوري. هو تحت it does.
All you do is say, for example, let's not English, new map, مثلا Hoda. And then all you do is you click on the box and you add from here either say a subtopic, today's workshop مثلا. And then you can add another one, مثلا, another subtopic here, مثلا. You can say events on campus. You can do it whenever you want.
You don't have templates. I thought maybe
you do have templates for the layout. Once you've done the map, you can choose from the layout any type of map you want. But you have to have enough text in the map to be able to choose it. It's very, very user friendly, and you choose the different colors, and from here, the font. If you want to create a boundary, you just have to select the box you want, and you can create a boundary around it. And the students, they play with it, and they find it's very, very easy. It's extremely user friendly.
And after you finish it, Hoda, do you save it to your computer, or you print it, or do you share it?
When you save it, it's online. It's in your account. After you're done with the map and you're happy with it, because automatically it uploads it changes the new version that you save online. When you're done with it, you can export it as an image to your computer. But once you've exported it as an image, you can't make any changes.
Okay. زي Word شوية.
زي Word شوية. Here you can add your notes. For example, if you want to add, I want to add some notes to this box here. You can add links. You can add images. You can add sound, audio from your computer. Like I said, you can add all those images. You can add them and put them in priority. And these are also used for brainstorming. You can add comments. All of this you can add. And at the same time, what's very nice about this is that it's collaborative. If you make it a public map and send the name of the map to students in the class, they can go look at it and add things. So you could start a map, some 3 maps with different topics, and assign your students to go and add things to the map. So it will be interesting to see what you could do with it. It does support Arabic. We just tested it now, so it's very, very popular now. A lot of universities use it, and the premium account allows you to save as many maps as you want. Once you're done, you go to the Word result. You go to the top here.
How can I start the account?
I'll show you now. All you do is you select the map that you want to print or to whatever, and it says export, and you ask for it to export it as an image, and then as a JPEG, and then you just export it to your computer, and it's an image in whatever folder you decide to save it in. If you export it as a PDF, it gives you the linear, just a list of all the text on the map. But you can play around with it. It's very easy, and we have any questions you have, we can answer them, it's no problem. Okay, do you want to try out some of your maps? We have a little bit of time left. Who wants to volunteer? Do you want Shahida?
Shahira.
You were the first finished. Do you want to try? Do you want to do it on the board, Axel, so everyone can see? Or is that how
لا بفتح انا
انا معايا واحد.
لا هو عليك بس
عندها واحد مفتوح
ممكن تفتح
انا هعمل الحاجات الرئيسيه وحد يعني اوكي عملت اسباب تراجع اللغه العربيه والبرايمري برانشز